All right, I think we are officially on. Welcome, everybody. We are on our team call today, July 10th, 2018, and today we're doing the Emerald panel. So we're going to hear from some of our newest Emeralds on the team who have moved their businesses forward, who've taken those steps, and talk a little bit about what they did to move them forward. Before that, we want to go over a couple fun announcements. So I hope you all are, working your businesses, doing all of that good stuff. So because of that, we wanted to, like we continue to talk about, set up some systems that are going to help everybody be successful in taking those steps. So one of the first things, if you haven't heard yet, we're doing another Emerald in 48 Hours this Friday, the 13th. So if you or any of your coaches are ready to take that first jump to become Emerald, then you need to connect them into this group. As their coach, even if you are Emerald and you want to be a part of it, if you weren't a part of the last one and see what it's like, you're totally more than welcome to be on. We are going to have our initial live Zoom call where we're going to talk about what is Emerald, how you go Emerald, and what we're going to do to help you move your business forward in 48 hours. That's going to be on Friday at 7 p.m. I'm going to say Arizona time because I don't Mountain Standard Time. Everything else I can't be held responsible. So that's on, Sam can put this festival. I'm terrible. So that'll be this Friday coming up. For those of you that are already Emerald and you're working to grow your business, we also have the newest Diamond Dash coming up at the end of this month, starting the 23rd. So I want you guys to all mark that on your calendars. I also want you to talk to your other coaches who are going to be going Emerald this weekend. Keep it rolling, keep it moving. So mark those dates on your calendar. Those are really exciting. Also, when Sam and Wes and I went to Summit, there was a couple really big takeaways that we all felt were super important. And one of the big things was really taking this team atmosphere to the next level. So moving forward on Wednesdays and Sundays, we are going to start doing some posting, some social media posting as a team. Because sometimes posting on social media as a new coach can be a little nerve-wracking and can also be something that seems kind of scary. And after a while, Sam and I were talking about this, we're like, it's not really scary anymore. We just put it all out there and whatever. But it took time to get there. And something that we wish we had a little bit more was that team support when we were first doing it. So part of that is we wanted to start doing weekly posts where we're all checking in saying we did our post today. So on Wednesdays, it's going to be our Work Together Wednesday. And this post is really going to be about sharing something maybe vulnerable, something you're passionate about, something that, if you're working on self-confidence that you pulled from PD and you took this quote and it just related so much to you, or something that you're giving a nugget to somebody else that doesn't have to be a picture of your shake. That's not a sweaty selfie. That's something where people are going to see this post and they're going to think of you. They're going to think of you as maybe an inspiration or something positive or whatever in that sense. So once you're done with that, you're going to check either the Team Bold Fitness or the Team Hustle Hard page, whatever one. We're going to have 2 posts go up and take a picture, a screenshot of your post and share it in there. This gives the other coaches the opportunity to come love on your post, but also we can all rip off the Band-Aid together and do it as one big team. And that is the goal, to do it as a unit to really feel that support. So Wednesdays.
And I was going to say.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you copy your post, if you share it into the feed, then people from the team will be able to click it, go right to that post, and then love on it, which does one of 2 things. It, one, helps everyone get post ideas because we all have those days where we're like, I don't know what the F to say. 2, if more people comment on your post, then more people see it. And this, just like Brenna said, this isn't about oh my God, this is the best shake that's ever had. This is you kind of telling your story in whatever way you want to, and then us being like, I love you, girl. So you feel like you're not alone. So if you copy the link or you share your post into the feed, we'll all just be able to click right over and just love on each other. And at the end of the day, if we all just love on each other, then it's still a huge win.
Thank you, Sam.
And then Sundays.
Part. And then on Sundays, so typically if you've seen some of the, veteran coaches, there's typically a day where they do a call to action is what we call it. But essentially it's not the hey girl, why don't you join me? Why aren't you with me? It's a direct, I'm inviting you to my group. I'm inviting you to coach on my team. So what we call it is a call to action. We're asking people to take that step to join us. And especially in the beginning, those posts tend to get less interaction, but usually we're probably one of the most vulnerable times, because typically it can be a transformation picture. It can be an income statement. It can be things that are kind of really showing why you're inviting them to this opportunity or to these boot camps. So we want to make sure that, you know, when you're initially putting yourself out there, that you are getting some love on those posts, but also that we're doing those actions together. Our whole team is showing up and we're showing people we're here, we're doing this, we're all together, same idea. So do the link on the post. You'll have like they're blue. That's all I'm really they have little hearts on them. They're so precious and so creative. And you'll see them on Wednesday and Sunday. They look the same, because I wanted everyone to be able to see what the post, you know, what they were looking like, where they're going to check in. And then as a team, we're going to make this a weekly thing, because this is another resource that you can show to your coaches who you're bringing on as an Emerald coach, as a Diamond coach, as you're growing your business, saying, hey, you're not alone in becoming a new coach. You're not alone in taking these steps on your social media, and you're not alone in moving your business forward. We're all doing it together. So we're gonna make this a mass movement. We want to continue this every week. So mark it on your schedule. Wednesdays, that's what we do. Sundays, that's what we do. And we're gonna focus on those every single week. So Sam, did I cover all the big announcements? Okay, so that's the big things coming at you guys in July. I hope you guys also are getting hyped about Lift 4, because it's literally starting on Monday and I'm so freaking pumped. I've been like, you know, meal prepping, getting kind of nutty, all that stuff. And he's so hot, right, Erica? You were so right. He's not bad to look at. So we're also not mad at that either. But I challenge you, while you're getting hyped for this Lift 4 program, talk about being hyped on your social media. Talk about the fact that you're excited to work out 4 days a week, and why that's so important to you. Why that's different than going to the gym 4 days a week. Why someone they're learning how to do these workouts and they're doing them 4 days a week, so you can do other things those other days. Be open to sharing those things, because that's what makes this program so appealing to the average, I'm just going to throw out there, mom, to the average full-time working person, to the person who works nights. I mean, there's so many things. It is truly a program that anyone can commit to. So if you're doing this program, if you're not doing this program, I hope you're still talking about it and getting pumped about it, because I think this is going to be one of those programs where people are going to be able to really jump on it and continue learning in a lifestyle, especially if you're doing the VIP access. If not, it'll launch officially October, but why not get started now? So I think that's about it. Tonight, like I said, we're doing the Emerald panel. So we're going to be hearing from Rebecca on video, unfortunately, and Brianna's going to come to us live, and she's so excited, and we're so excited to hear what she has to say. But I did want to kind of give you guys a little bit of information, because before Sam and I talked about who, you know, we wanted to reach out to speak on this call. And there was a couple things that came to mind. We wanted people who were really busy. We wanted people who had become Emerald in the last year, even 6 months. And we wanted people who had been showing up, who have been focused on moving their business forward, even in the busiest times. And then we asked them some specific questions that we wanted them to kind of touch on. So I'm going to read you guys those questions so you kind of know what they're talking about a little bit, so they don't also have to read the question and then respond to it. And so you guys can also, of course, as this is going on, if you have questions, you know, put them in the chat, and I can look over them and ask them at the end. But I feel like, especially for you new coaches, this is a great place to start. And just so you know, for the future, we're going to be reaching out to coaches on our team across the board to step up and lead and run team calls, because each one of you is unique, and each one of you has something to offer this team that is completely unique to you, and we want to hear from you. We want to hear, you know, what you're doing in your business, what's been working for you, what's something that was a challenge, all of that stuff. So I hope that doesn't give you massive anxiety. I hope that gets you pumped, because we're really excited about it. So first of all, the question. So first of all, we want to hear from the girls how they got started with Beachbody. Like what made them jump in with Sam or myself as a coach, or in this lifestyle. And then how do they make just the lifestyle itself? Because we all know as a coach, the first thing you have to do is take care of yourself. So how do they fit that into their daily lives? And then a couple other things. What's one tip you would give a brand new coach? What are some things that maybe, have helped you in the beginning of your business and trying to move it forward? What was your biggest fear about going Emerald? What are the steps you took to become Emerald? And what are you doing now to move your business forward now that you are Emerald and continuing on? Okay. So I'm going to, Rebecca, like I said, she's had some phone issues. She kind of explains it in the videos. Unfortunately, there's like 3 videos, guys, so I'm going to have to go back and forth, but I'm going to share my screen so you can see her talking so it's not as weird like listening. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of creepy. So, and she wanted me to tell you guys she's really sorry. There's only so much she could really do at this point. But she wanted to make sure that she was still able to jump on and you guys could hear what she had to say and still show up for the team. So a little bit about her. She signed up with me back, it's almost been a year, back in October, and was not somebody who I ever reached out to. She actually was the teacher of my sister-in-law, Jessica. So if you guys are in my boot camps, you probably see Jessica throughout the time, and Rebecca was her professor in dental hygiene school. So she actually reached out to me and was like, I'm ready, I need a change, let's do this, and has been going hard ever since. She started coaching in January with 80-Day Obsession and has basically just been on fire, showing up, being really consistent ever since then. So, and this, she has 2 kids and works 50 hours a week, guys. And 50 hours is like a good week. So she really fits it in the cracks of her day. So anyways, I'm going to just let her speak for herself. And then if you guys have questions, let me know.
Hi, team. So my phone has decided to go kaput today, and we had a mini meeting at lunch, so I was not able to go and see if I can get it fixed. So hopefully I'll get it fixed tonight. I think the SIM card has gone bad because I'm getting no service, but I have Wi-Fi, and I would be driving home talking to you during our team call tonight, so I kind of needed that. So I just want to talk about what it took for me to go Emerald, how I did it, what things to do, and how you can kind of spot the difference. So one of the ladies that I work with, she's a new mom as well. She had been interested and had seen me since I started this in September, which I started as just a customer, and in October I changed to a discount coach. Did that because everyone should be a discount coach. I mean, you get a discount price and you save like $20-odd a month if you do it that way. Probably I was at like 45 pounds when she decided to get on board. She had a trip coming up in a couple months to Hawaii and wanted to start toning up and feel comfortable after having a baby in January. Yes. Anywho, so she was my first coach. And then I decided, I was like, well, if I want to go Emerald, because I already hit Success Club 5 that month, it was like, I should sign up my husband. Even though he doesn't really do anything, he does like the beach bars. So I created my husband a coach account and manage it for him. And so that was my second coach. So using your spouse or your mom or somebody that will help you to, if they're interested in any of it, and managing it for them is definitely a good idea if you can, because it's going to help you go Emerald. I have a couple of other ladies that are looking into becoming coaches, and one of them, she just had some life stuff that came up, and I'm still in contact with her, and probably at the end of August we'll sign up as a coach. So when that happens, I'll keep my husband's account, but I might make him inactive until I'm ready to go to Diamond. Now, this is something that comes and goes, and I work full-time outside of coaching, and so I've been really consistent with my groups. I have been running them with Brenna, and as far as my reach outs, I've been contacting people, but I haven't been doing as many invites as I would have liked. And that's completely on me. I've made time to at least check in with people, see how they're going, follow up with my girls, and so I kind of have to find this balance. My normal schedule got interrupted because we have someone unfortunately out, and so I've been covering more, and my commute is super long, and so it has gotten a little much, but I have started working on my schedule a little bit better, so that way I'll be able to adjust and really spend some time focusing on the business, because ultimately this is about health and wellness, and one, I needed to take care of myself, and so that's part of what I have been.
Pause.
To take care of myself, and so that's part of what I have been doing. Now, with as busy as life can be, one of the things that you have to keep in mind is you need to set the time aside and say, hey, this is what my goal is for this time. This is what my goal is for that. And don't be afraid. I mean, sometimes I still worry about invites, but the reality is if you're talking to people and they're already looking for a way to get healthy, be like, hey, this is what I've been doing. If you want to hear some more, this is the results it had for me. It's not so much selling the brand, selling the product. It's seeing, I love my community. I love the ladies that I get to work with. I love the results. I was skeptical at first, and then all of a sudden this works. It works with any lifestyle. You don't have to worry about, hey, if I'm going to eat carbs, am I going to blow up like a balloon this weekend? It teaches you portion control, how to cook better for your family, how to be healthy overall. And so what I think I see people do that is probably a don't is they sell. I don't know about you, but if you've ever followed anybody on Instagram who's like Herbalife, they are like, oh, sell me this, sell this, take this supplement, and supplements are fine. I use Energize myself, which, by the way, is amazing. If you haven't tried it, you need to. But the shake is so much more than just a protein shake, and that's what people don't understand. Like, what has it done for you? You need to focus on that rather than, ooh, drink Shakeology, it's delicious. It's like, no, it helped me with my digestion. It's helped me curb cravings. It can be my sweet for the day. It gives me more energy. I don't feel guilty. It satisfies me. It's my quick and easy breakfast, and I know it's nutritious. I didn't get sick at all during the flu season, and I swear everybody, including my students, I teach college, by the way, and faculty got sick. I didn't even get a stuffy nose. Like, woohoo, way to go. It has, 70 plus vitamins and minerals and antioxidants and all this stuff, good stuff in it. So it's not that it's just delicious, and it's not just, ooh, buy my shake. No, this is going to help you. And it's kind of telling people how they can be successful in their health and fitness journey, and focusing on the fact that it is a journey. Yes, we all have our goals, but the ultimate goal is to learn how to live a more healthy and fulfilling life. And that's where I think some people, when they get into the business or into other businesses that I've seen, like, I get messages all the time, oh, you're so motivating. You want to join my team, you can make an extra $500 a week. And they make it sound like it's easy. One, it's not easy. You're going to get more no's than you are going to get yeses. But each and every one of those no's, 3 months, 6 months, a year from now, could turn into a yes.
Pause.
A year from now could turn into a yes, because you planted that seed, and they're still following you, meaning they're still watching you on this journey. They want to see if you're consistent. So don't let that beat you down. What else? There was something else they were going to talk about. Oh, so like I said, I started in October. It wasn't until like January that I kind of picked it up when we did these 80-day session, and that's when I got my first Success Club 5. And the reality is, you're going to be as successful as the time that you put in. So I know I haven't put as much time in as I would have liked over the last few months, but I'm going to be jumping back on that because, frankly, why wouldn't I? When I can help other women feel as wonderful as I do and possibly make a profit from it, It's all good win-win situation everywhere. So big thing to remember is when you're talking with your friends and you're talking with other people, be like, hey, there's this option to save you money, because I don't know about you, but everybody likes to save money. So there's no reason you can't sign up like your best friend who wants to do it anyways with a Coach account so she can save money every month. And then later on, who knows, maybe they'll be like me and decide they want to do just as a hobby business, or they just stay a discount Coach forever. It's completely up to them. But it's also better for you. You're saving the money, so it's not going to cost them anything extra. And 2, now you have another coach under you. So just keep that in mind. I am more than happy to answer any questions. If somebody wants to shoot them to me later tonight, that's great. I will message you back. I tend to be pretty good about that. I check them really early in the morning and pretty late at night. But that's as far as going Emerald. You guys can all do it. It's all possible. Utilize a spouse, even though they're like, it's not really my thing. It really pays to have that extra account, because then you have it under you. You can order like random products through it, get the PV points for the team under it, which ultimately is better for you as a coach and for your team as well. Remember, this is a team building. This is a community. This is a family. And that's what it's all about, is having these women join our family to feel love, know that they're not alone on this journey, and we're there with them every step of the way. And that's a big thing. Be real. Be 100% real, because frankly, June sucked. I gained 5 pounds, and I'm going to be honest about it. I will be posting probably about it sometime this week as I'm getting ready to go into my next group. So I hope this was helpful. Best of luck to any of you. I'm sad I can't actually be on the call. Stupid phone. Anyways, talk to you guys later.
Yay. So I think one of the big things that she was saying that I really loved was just she was talking about remembering that this isn't about Beachbody. This isn't about products. This is about us and our brand and who we are, and making our posts, our social media, what we do unique to us. And also remembering that you're talking to another person on the phone or on your social media, that they're real, they have real issues, and they're investing in you as an individual, and not in Beachbody. Because if they wanted to just invest in Beachbody, they could do that by themselves, and they don't need you to do that. So be that person. Be honest about who you are, be real about who you are, and also, like she said, whatever time you're willing to commit is the results you're going to get. So that's, something we talk about a lot. And I know it's, very real. So anywho, I'm going to mute myself and let Sam, I'm going to unmute Sam. Are we down for that, Sam? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, no one's screaming at the moment. Yeah, she was so amazing. I know she's so busy, and so she definitely checks into the groups. She probably obviously checks into Hustle Hard more than Team Bold Fitness, but I've always loved everything she's ever said in the cracks of her day, because she's like me. She'll respond to a post at 5 a.m. Are you running the call now? Okay, so I get to introduce Brianna, who I'll let her tell her own story for Beachbody, but her and I talked for probably almost a year. Can we switch back to gallery? You can switch your own, I think. Brianna her and I talked for about a year before she decided to come on over to us. So when you think that nobody's going to join, just remember that people don't come on your timeline. So I'm just going to give her the floor. We already went over the questions. Oh my gosh, they're killing me today. We already went over the questions. We gave the same questions, but we told them just to talk to their hearts and how they did life, because we're all coaches and we all do it different, and we didn't want to script anything for them. So Brianna, you have the floor, but you, I'm gonna kill her. So screen share is not on. So what you can do is you can swipe. There should be little boxes that tell you, you can click and it will change from gallery view to big view. But when you start talking, it might be better. So Brenda, will you unmute Brianna?
So I don't have the option on here. All it's letting me do is write on Brenna's screen. So I don't know if there's like I don't know if there's a way to get rid of that, but all I can see is like the little pen and then Rebecca. and what Brenna's doing with like the mouse. So I can't see any of you guys, and I kind of wanted to see you guys when I was talking. That way I'm not just looking at an empty screen. So I don't, for some reason, I can't change it back to gallery mode. I can only see what Brenna.
Am I still screen sharing?
Yeah, I still see your screen share.
Okay, so let me turn that off. I thought I undid it, so hold on. Pause, share. Stop.
Go to the top.
Okay, good. Okay, I can see everyone now.
Okay. Thank you.
So, for me, I started Beachbody back in 2014. And the reason I got started with Beachbody was because I had lost my job and I hurt my back, and I was just like the heaviest that I had ever been in my life. I've never been small. Like, I've always been chubby, but like I was really heavy, and I looked like I could be popped with a balloon. So I was like, I got to do something. I didn't have money to go to a gym because I lost my job, and I kept seeing autumn calories everywhere with the portion control like containers. I was like, oh, I must do this because it just tells me like what to put in the containers. And I was like joking around, can I put like a pizza slice in the carbohydrate like container? And of course you can't do that. But so that's how I got started. And my original coach didn't really tell me anything about like the community, the business, none of that stuff. So I failed miserably. I lost a ton of weight, did great with that because I stuck to it, but I didn't have like a community to fall back on like we do now. And that just makes the world of difference for, you know, the consistency of it. And so that's how I started in Beachbody. And then like, you know, fast forward to now, a year ago, Sam and I became friends on Facebook, and I kept saying to my husband, I'm like, I don't know if I've ever met Sam in person, but she's friends with all the same people as me. So I feel like we probably crossed paths at some point. I'm like, but I like love her post because she just like spoke to me on like a regular, normal mom level. And I was like, girl, I know, preach it. Like I was on the other end of my phone, like, yep, I'm with you. So that's how Sam became my coach. I switched my coach. I did a coach change. I was like, bye, I'm going to this girl. She's way better than me. So that's how I got Sam, and that's how I got involved in Beachbody with Bold Fitness, and it's been so much better. I've been able to stay consistent with my workouts, you know, just eating healthy, being healthy for my family, drinking my shakes, things like that. And that's like a big testament to our community that we have, you know, Team Bold Fitness, that I'm involved in, at least in our challenge groups, excuse me, and things like that. So that's that. And then as far as fitting it into my schedule, my life is really busy. I work full time. I have 2 kids. I'm also going to school full time. And for me, it's just like, when am I going to put this in my day? So instead of taking a lunch at work and like eating lunch, I go and I work out. And it's so simple to be able to bring the workouts with me, not have to worry about planning out my workout, and just listening to Autumn or like, what's his name? The guy from Lift 4? Oh my God. Joel. Oh, I forgot his name. I just call him Lift 4 guy. It's easier to like listen to them and then just do the movements, motion right through it. And then when you're done, you're done. You don't have to worry about it. That's how I fit it in on my lunch break at work. I go back up to work. My face is all red. And they're like, what did you do? And I'm like, well, I went and worked out downstairs, you know, because you just got to get it done, right? And they're like, oh, you're so good. And I'm like, I know. I'm like, want to do it with me? No. I'm like, okay, whatever. So eventually they'll join me. They just see me going down every day to the gym, and they see me coming back red-faced all the time. But it is what it is. You know, I'm the one seeing results, not them. So that's that. That's how I fit it in. So one thing that I would give for a tip for a new coach is take the one thing you're scared of or like nervous about and work on it. Incorporate it into your personal development. I don't know, read quotes about it, follow people who are really good at it, and just practice it, because practice makes perfect. And that's something that I'm still working on. So like, even it's like for me, it's sharing. And I've always been a very private person. So when people see me share, they're like, oh, Breezy B's back in the house. Where's she been? So I gotta get better at sharing. And I've gotten much better with like my Instagram stories and like things like that. So I have been doing it more, and it's a little bit out of my comfort level, but I'm working on it. Steadily, and I'm doing my personal development, which is fail until you don't. And it's all about the fight. Just keep doing what you're doing until one day you succeed. And I'm like, okay, that's totally me. I got to do it. So that's one tip I would like to give to everybody, is just take the fear and walk through it. That's what I tell my son too. And then let's see. What was my biggest fear about going Emerald? Sorry, I have a list because I would have forgot everything. What is your biggest fear about going Emerald? Well, my biggest fear is that I wasn't going to go Emerald because I had already failed once. And then when I figured out, actually, it's pretty easy to go Emerald when you have like one friend and then your mom or like your dad. So I didn't know that until Sandy explained it to me. And what I did was, my first coach was somebody that I had been friends with since the 3rd grade. And I didn't even realize that I didn't know I was going to make any money off of her. Had no idea. And we kind of just had the same goals. She wanted to get healthy. I wanted to get healthy. We both wanted to work out somehow. She loved to dance, and there was dance programs on there, and I just liked autumn. So that's how it kind of worked out. She became a coach with me, and I gave her some of my Shakeology to try. She liked it. It helped her. And, you know, that's how we got Rachel on our team. And there she is. And so that was my first coach. And that's because, you know, we just vibed. We had the same goals. We wanted to do this together. And that was my first coach. My second coach was my mom. So I've been working on my mom to drink Shakeology for like a solid 4 years. And she finally listened to me. I was like, Mom. And the way that I got her to do it was, I was like, you need to support me in this. I'm like, I need your support. So I need you to go and buy Shakeology and become a coach, get your discount, and drink your Shakeology because I need you to support your daughter. And she was like, well, I mean, if I have to support you, then okay. So I'm like, okay, good. Now she's drinking Shakeology. She hasn't been able to lose a pound like before she started drinking Shakeology at all. No matter what she did, exercising, eating healthy, nothing, couldn't lose a pound. Drink Shakeology for 3 weeks, lost 3 pounds. Her digestion's better, everything. And I'm like, see, I told you. She freezes it and makes it into ice cream. I mean, she's like, she loves it. She's like, this is amazing. It helps me with my snacking. I wake up in the middle of the night, and instead of eating a bag of M&Ms, I'm eating my Shakeology ice cream. I'm like, I'm pumped for you. That's awesome. So that's how I ended up becoming into an Emerald, like an Emerald coach. Is my really good friend from way back in the day and I having the same goals, and me making my mom support me. So you can do it. It's just a matter of how you approach the whole situation. And even if you don't know that you're going Emerald at the time, like I did, I was like, oh my God, I didn't know I could go Emerald, until it was like the Emerald coach was like, no, you need to go Emerald, especially when green's your favorite color. And you get a cool little like thingy. I had it on my fridge. It was hanging up over my son's report card. I was like, woo, it's black. So there's that. So now my next steps are going to be to do the same thing over again. I'm going to go out of my comfort zone. I'm going to post, and I'm going to go Emerald again. And then I'm just going to go get Emerald again after that. So I'm just going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to keep sharing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing consistently, following up with the girls that I've been following up with, and coaching who are not on our team. These girls, I'm coaching them. They're not on our team. I want to be like the Kermit, sipping my tea. Anyways, so I mean, that's really like it. Tomorrow's my birthday. So I was like, this is like a cool little birthday present for me. Hey, I get to talk and like share my story and like tell you all about me. And that's like something I love to do. I love to talk about me. So it's fun. Yeah, so now I'm getting all jazzed up and I'm like ready to work out, and it's 9:00 at night in Boston, ready to go. I feel like I touched on everything, but if you guys have any questions for me, you can totally pop up and ask them. I mean, I'm not like, a know-all or anything, but hey girl, soul sisters. I mean, let's see if there's any questions on it.
Oh my God, that was amazing. You are amazing. I think the main question is everyone wants to know. Everyone wants to know your mom's ice cream recipe.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure she blends it with almond milk in the blender. I don't know if she puts a frozen banana in it. I'll have to ask her. And then she puts it in the freezer. She lets it freeze. Takes it out a little bit before she wants to eat it. Lets it de-thaw just a little, and then it's like very ice creamy. I don't know. I'll ask her though.
Okay.
She sends me pictures of it all the time. She's like, look at how delicious this Shakeology ice cream is. And I'm like, okay, I'm so pumped for you.
That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. And
you should tell her there's like a fudge recipe or something. I've never done it, but there's a fudge recipe.
Oh, she will love that. She's gonna have to try it for sure. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's me. That's my story. I think that I touched on all the questions. Rebecca was amazing. Her voice is like velvet, not like mine. I sound like a little boy through like puberty. It's been like that my whole life, so it is what it is.
I'll let her know that you think her voice is like velvet. Mine is like a velvet. That makes me feel any better. Oh, wait, that's Rebecca. Rebecca, are you there?
I'm here. I'm in my car. So my SIM card burned out this morning. That's what they said. And so my phone is now fixed.
Yay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So
okay.
We watched your videos, Becca.
Oh, good. I hope it was helpful.
It was.
It was.
Very, very soothing.
Oh.
Well,
that's a new one for me.
You're officially going to be chosen to sing lullabies for children.
Well, it's probably because I sing all the time, so I just try to talk, and it's like musical voice. Anyway, sorry. That's so normal every day.
We're jealous. We're jealous. Those of us with manly voices.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Let me see. Sam, is there anything else that we missed? I just first of all want to say I'm really proud of you ladies for stepping up and doing that call. It's not easy to do a team call. I don't care how confident you are in yourself. It is very nerve-wracking. The sweat starts coming. It is, it's a real life. And you guys were so great. I thank you for jumping on. And we're so excited to see how you guys move your businesses forward. And hopefully hosting some more calls in the future. And I think you guys are all, the fact that we have so many people on this call right now to hear our Emerald coaches just gets me so pumped, because everybody is taking that step. And whether they're here because they're going Emerald or because they have coaches who they want to help go Emerald and they want to grow and learn, it's all positive. It's all freaking awesome. So I'm so excited. I know Sam is. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your night, because I know it's not always easy to do with crazy life. But I hope you guys are getting excited about our post coming up, Emerald Push this weekend. And then next week, I'm going to be talking about the scary volume. So,
2 weeks.
What's next week? Oh, you're doing next week?
I mean, I can switch it though. It doesn't matter to me. But yes,
No,
I'm Well, what I was just going to make a joke is that clearly we need to stop talking because the attendance is way better tonight. I'm totally kidding. Well, I mean, I'm fine to stop talking, but no, next week is getting over your limiting belief, which I think is a good call to always do every little bit. And you guys know me, I'm like obsessed with personal development. And so that's just kind of like all I flood into my brain constantly because I really, really struggle with that. I honestly got teary-eyed when both of you spoke because coaching is, I'm going to cry. And it's so the freaking hormones, guys. Like, I hate being pregnant so much. But, like, coaching is really, really great when we, like, bring people into this community and we, like, get them in a challenge group and they lose some weight. But then when you watch your own coaches come into the business and then you watch them kind of transform, it's, like, probably the most amazing thing that I can ever express to you. And so it's not that Brenna and I, like, know more or anything, but we've just been here longer. And so we have more of you. And to see Becca and Brianna speak and kind of come out of their shells a little bit and out of their comfort zones, like, it just really made me emotional because it's just this, and both of them touched on it. And it makes me so happy about the community, about that this is a community and that we really just love each other. And it's really awesome. And if this is part of your freaking birthday present, Brianna, like, I'm just so happy that, like, yes, because you get to be entering the new year more confident and more, you know, excited. So no, Brenda touched on everything. I'm super excited for the next Emerald push. And I really liked that Brianna said that she's just going to go Emerald again. So Emerald is just signing one coach on each leg. And you just do it over and over and over and over and over and over. And so even if you are Emerald, but you want to use the Emerald push to motivate yourself, to add a little time pressure to do it again, that's super great. You know, this group we're going to keep the same group open. So you're in there. So you can just do it again with us and then add your coaches and let them understand the systems. And then Brenna and I are going over the Diamond Dash tomorrow, which we're super excited about. We actually are collabing with other teams, other coaches, and if we get enough people, we'll be brave enough to ask, like, top coaches to come and speak. So when you guys are brave, it makes us brave. So, so the more of you that commit to doing this, the more brave we'll be like, hey, you want to come live and just give some tips? So anyways, that is, I just spit a goldfish out. That's it on my end. So Brenda, go ahead and finish up or end it or whatever you need. I'm going to mute because Cammie's screaming.
No, that's perfect. And Sam touched on exactly what I was thinking. Like, the feeling of having a challenger say, like, oh my God, I just hit my weight loss goal, or I just lost 10 pounds and I haven't lost 10 pounds. Like what Brianna was talking about, where her mom, she just saw this huge change in her. Those little victories, hearing those things are why coaching is a responsibility and an opportunity, because we get to be that person for somebody. And that is the reason I will never leave coaching. That is why. And seeing that with your coaches, that same feeling. Because I know how hard I've seen Rebecca work in the last year on her own journey, and now sharing and being open and helping others. And so it's been such a transformation just in her confidence in how she is, about how she is, even just like interacting. Like, you can tell she's like, I'm here, guys. I don't play, you know, and I love it. I love that. So anyways, I'm very thankful that you ladies were open to this. I know it can be a little scary, but again, we really, really appreciate it. And I hope you guys, after seeing them go, are getting excited, because I'm sorry I messed up the dates, but next week Sam's going to do limiting beliefs, and then I'm going to talk about volume, and then we're going to be in the next 2 weeks talking about what calls we have coming up next. So we're going to be reaching out to some of you coaches as well to jump on and host some. Nothing crazy, I swear. It won't be crazy. But dive into this month, guys. Work really hard. Beat your best. That is the theme of this month. I hope everyone gets some medals. And we're going to be excited to see you all this weekend in the Emerald Push, and maybe you and some of your coaches. Yeah, I think that's it. If you guys have any questions about the stuff that we talked about, like the events or the dates, or you don't know, reach out to your coach, whether it's Samurai or one of the other coaches here who've been through them, and we'll get you hooked up. I think that's it. Does anyone have any questions that we missed or want to touch on? What, Bailey? I see you making fun of me in the screen.
She's making fun of my face.
Oh, okay.
I was like, you look so serious in the screen right now.
Oh, yeah. We do need our Insta story boomerang pic, and don't let Wesleyan record anyone because she is mean. Where's Wesleyan? I can't even see her face. Did she get off?
Somebody tag me in it because I'm on my phone, so tag me in it.
Okay, so we're gonna
Send it to me.
okay. So how do I do the screen? Oh, I got it. Everyone get your phones out. Let's all see your pretty cases. Okay. I've high. Oh, we're doing peace signs tonight? Got it. Okay, winning. Are we boomeranging? Photo. Boomerang? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
One more.
Yes. I love you all. I appreciate you for taking the time tonight. I will post the recording hopefully tonight or tomorrow morning. So if you have girls who couldn't jump on tonight, they can watch it in the team page. And I heard you all. Thanks again, girls, for coming on and chatting. And Eric, okay, Erica, I'll send it to you too. And anyone else, if you would like the boomerang, you know where to find me. Let me know. Bye.